I'm joined here with Mr. Kalish, the commander for today's run of Entu doing the Messenger, New Game Plus in the 8-bit category.
What's going on, everybody? Getting ready to see Entu rock this game, honestly.
So for those who don't know, the Messenger is a really great game. We're only going to be showcasing only the 8-bit part, which is probably the 1/3 of the game overall. So, and we are also introducing a new category that was released about like 3 days ago because of the update, the New Game Plus. And we're going to see a lot of cool stuff. Entu has been experimenting the past few days quite a lot. I found a lot of skips, a lot of really cool tech.
Entu's had the most experience with the New Game Plus because he was messing around with this prior to the actual release. We didn't have some of the strats that we had that we have now. Sorry, but he was messing around knowing what the future strats were going to get us because we now have a windmill shuriken that gives us a cloud step, which you'll see right off the bat as soon as he starts the run. The cloud step is pretty essential to standard movement in this game. But with the New Game Plus, we now have all upgrades, so movement's so much faster now.
Yeah, the movement is faster. Like, to give you an idea, the world record for the regular 8-bit category is around, I believe it's 32 minutes and 12 seconds by Kuninga CST. And the world record right now for this category is around 28 minutes and 58 seconds. And, you know, it hasn't even been fully optimized yet. So there's like a significant amount of optimization that's going to happen the next days. We can't really wait to see that.
Yeah, these last few days of when the update dropped have been mostly us just screwing around with the new windmill shuriken, the rope dart, all that stuff. So we're just waiting for Entu to go ahead and hit start.
Yeah, so to give you like an idea of what the Messenger is, like a little bit of a story, I suppose. This is like basically what you're going to be getting if you play the game casually. It's a scenario that it gives you like pretty much the whole story in the first cutscenes, I guess, or not exact cutscenes in the first section of the game. You're a ninja here, and basically you have been training your whole life, and eventually the prophecy says that the demon army will arrive to eradicate humanity, but the Western hero will arrive to save humanity. The Western hero will arrive a little bit late, so everyone will be eradicated except for you, and you'll be given a task to carry a scroll all across the island to the top of the mountain where 3 stages are going to be waiting. And this is where the 8-bit category is going to stop, when you actually pass the test that the 3 stages are going to give to you. So you see right now, on into the screen, the demon army attacks. This is like the introduction, I guess, for the story. And right off the bat, you see Entu is using rope dart, which is one of the upgrades that you get really later on in the game. But in New Game Plus, you utilize it right from the beginning.
It's literally the last movement upgrade you get in the game. From that point forward, you get nothing but like upgrades that you buy yourself. In the 8-bit section, all we would buy is standard movement upgrades like a projectile slash shurikens, hit recovery, and like a water dash. With New Game Plus, we have everything, all health, all shuriken upgrades, including the windmill shuriken, which you're going to see him pick up right before the first boss, which gives us a lot of cool new strats. What we're going to be seeing here mostly in Autumn Hills here, which is the name of the first section, is a lot of rope darting. Which you don't get until Ceriam Crags, which will let you know when that happens. But it's it's like the second to last stage before Tower of Time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you see, Entu is just like using rope right now. Whenever you see either like a surface, an enemy, or like a lantern, rope dart actually penetrates one projectile, I guess, as well, from like enemies. So those fire demons, I suppose, whenever they throw one fireball, you can just like rope dart through the fireball and connect to the guy. So yeah, this is basically rope darting in Autumn Hills. It's a relatively easy level, as this is like the first level of the game. And rope darting though will open up a few extra things. And I believe he's going to do one specific skip later on, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He should be doing the new. He should be trying the new water boost technique we've been working on the last few days. If he doesn't, it's understandable. It's high risk, high reward kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to showcase it because it's a marathon run. It's for fun, most important. It's not PB runs and stuff. So
I think he is trying to shoot for a sub 29 here.
Oh, that would be nice. So you see as well a really cool effect. The game has amazing music, and while you're underwater, the music gets muffled, which is like really amazing effect, I have to say.
And right here is where the water boost is going to be happening. And he did hit it. He's a little slow, but it's better than nothing. So as you saw, he skipped a good chunk of that section right there.
Yeah, you can see like he can get even better. Even more like speed, but still that was way better.
We've determined that's a 10-second speed boost if done absolutely perfect.
Exactly. You don't get to see this in like a normal run. This is only a New Game Plus feature, so it's really nice to see that. A really cool boost here from an enemy. Not boost exactly, it's like a glide attack to skip that spring room. And once again, rope dart and everything. A really cheeky rope dart there. Rope dart gives you iframes as well. Well, it's not only amazing movement tool, but it's a really broken item.
It is a broken technique. You get invincibility frames. You actually can slash a second time if you do it correctly. It's how we used to fight the bosses. But now you'll see Entu discovered a new technique to fight the bosses, and we will showcase that here actually very shortly. He's at the boss now. So as you see, he's stepping into the shop for the first time, picking up the windmill shuriken, and he's about to go fight the leaf golem, which is the first boss of the game.
We're going to be seeing this technique. It's actually really cool. Absolutely.
It's really cool and actually really simple to do once you understand the rhythm.
Yeah.
That's all it is. How long did that take?
That was fast. So, also, I really want to mention something. New Game Plus does give a little bit of a buff to enemies. The messenger is overpowered with all the upgrades and, the new windmill shuriken. But, the bosses do get an extra plus 5 HP. But, with the uses of windmill shuriken, as you saw Entu do there, you just like melt the bosses. And New Game Plus is just slightly easier than, what you'd expect.
I think they have like an extra 5 hits in New Game Plus.
Yes, it's 5 extra hit points. That's correct.
So in Catacombs, which is where we are right now, it's very important to get first cycles on all these crushers to actually get a good time. Sorry for interrupting you there too.
Don't worry, I was about to say the exact same thing. This is a level that relies heavily on cycles. This is like the most the scariest part where you're gonna die, I guess, in New Game Plus, because because of the HP that you have and all the upgrades. I don't see you dying in any other level other than this one. And all those crosses insta-kill you if you mess it up, so if you get squeezed. So it's like really important to not mess up these.
He's even hitting on the new first cycles that are only available in New Game Plus, like that double buzzsaw right there, can only be obtained through New Game Plus with the water dash.
Small mistake there, he got it though. That's nice. That underwater thing.
A little slow there. He could have done it a little better, but no, that was solid.
Yeah, pretty solid.
I wonder if he's going to do the first cycle here. Ooh, he missed it. So you can actually first cycle that first crusher right there.
Mm-hmm. I believe that is possible because of the wing suit, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, what you do is you rope dart the lantern, rope dart the wall, and drop.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, he's doing a really great job.
As you can see, he actually went right through those skeletons right there. That's the power of the rope dart. It just ignores things, basically.
Exactly. It's not just because they're skeletons, you just like ignore them. They don't do anything. It's just the rope turn is broken.
Oh, that's great RNG on these whiz robes. Shame he didn't have any shurikens to throw, though.
Yeah. So we don't really get to see a lot of the windmill shuriken in this level because it doesn't really give you the opportunity to do those like amazing things. The next level though is gonna be probably the most fascinating level.
I'd say Bamboo utilizes the windmill next to Tower of Time the most.
Yeah. I would say definitely Bamboo. And I believe that Glacial Peak might actually have a couple of skips, but as we said,
we're still testing.
Yeah, UD Plus has been out for 3 days as like an official thing. Oh, he's going for this. He got it. That was really close cross the bed. And he's going to go to the boss fight.
So we asked RNGesus to bless Entu with a High Ruxton. High Ruxton will actually cut your time by like a good 10 seconds if you get him out of that RNG. And he did get the good RNG here.
Nice. That's the good stuff. Another really cool technique that you can like tag that wall. You see Entu swinging those shurikens like giving the one cycle Ruxton.
No, I'm pretty sure you're the one that actually invented that technique to go up that wall.
It was inspiration by Skateman.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I was the first to put it in use or something like that.
I also like to point out that Entu is honoring 2C here with his name alone as the 2C special.
I got one thing, that is for sure. One thing in the game that I found. Alright, this is Bamboo Creek. Bamboo Boys, show up in chat. This is it. This is the level that we're talking about, that it has really great music, really great movement, and we're going to be utilizing the windmill shuriken at its like, full potential, I suppose. We'll see some really cool skips, especially in that room, the long room in Bamboo, with the Entu skip. It's just like ridiculous.
There's our Halberd man, who we only see twice in the 8-bit run, but is the end of the linear run, correct?
Yes, spoilers. So yeah, we're gonna approach this area now, so pay attention to this one because it's gonna be beautiful. Even if you mess this up a little bit, it's still gonna look beautiful, trust me. So hopefully you'll have a really clean section. Get out step.
There we go.
Right, so far. It's like the really simple version. He skipped pretty much half the screen, but he uses the windmill shuriken too.
I think it's a little bit more than half the screen, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
It's a big room that you guys did not see any of.
Yeah. So another smaller optimization using the shurikens to push that platform while you get cloud step as well. And the elevator skip as well here. And so doing the traditional skip. We haven't been using rope data, no the shuriken. But this is like pretty good. Cheeky booster. If you do a little bit of the underwater boost, just a little bit, right? When you go off, I guess, the water, you can actually keep the momentum from the boost. A really nice task there.
It's actually utilized in every single run, including the standard 8-bit.
Yeah. So, Howling Grotto, and this is the part of the run when we actually, in the actual game, not in the new game plus, we get the glide attack, and the glide shoot, and the glide attack. We don't have the rope dart originally, but we're gonna be using it to grab a little bit of some like edges of the walls in a little bit of time.
The rope dart is really good in Howling Grotto because of the fact that it actually, most of those rock throwers, the mini golems, actually are placed on like half steps, and if you rope dart one, you instantly get up onto that next step and there's no slowdown. What you don't notice, it's very hard to actually see, But if you rope dart and just keep going, you actually lose a very little bit of momentum because of the fact that you have to swipe through something. But when you do it through one of those and you're going up that half step, there's no loss of speed whatsoever.
Exactly. So, yeah, so far Entu's having a really great Howling Growth though. I believe Kuningas was doing a couple of attempts in New Game Plus earlier, and he mentioned that Howling Growth seemed like it's the most technical one from the ones that he did. I haven't tried it myself that much, but I feel like it might be.
There's a lot of new tricks that we're still learning, like that one he just did in that room with the little ball guys. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
I'm a great runner, you know. I don't know what the enemies are called.
I mean, just call them little stone dudes, I guess.
But that's a new technique to rope dart underneath. We literally just found that yesterday, and the fact that Entu's using it here is impressive. He's really been practicing a lot of these new strats.
Exactly.
There's a reason that he is the current world record holder.
Yeah, it was up until like 20 minutes ago.
Hey, Connie's time is unofficial until it's approved.
Alright, so boss, Golem, this is cool. Let's see if we get the one cycle. It's actually
if he can get the one cycle, which is so key, because you can't get the one cycle in the 8-bit. It's just not possible. By using the 3 shuriken technique, though, you can pull it off, and it's really impressive.
So let's see if he gets it. It's actually
he's got 3 shurikens going. I think he's going to pull it off. He did get it. Wow. Good job.
That's actually really sick.
Wait until you see this next section. He's going to get him instantly. I'm telling you. Okay. He had a little bit of a delay on it. You can actually kill him as soon as he enters the screen.
Yeah, I think I've done this as well with the green orb. What you have to do is like throw the shurikens preemptively and then rope dart him as well. You'll do about 9 hits, and you're required to do like not 8 hits in order to kill him, I think. Something like that.
I don't know. The first time I did it, it was a little bit of mashing, but I can tell you, you utilize the Demon Blade, which is something we haven't even talked about.
Yeah, Demon Blade.
The Demon Blade is very important to New Game Plus. If you guys are noticing anything at all, is when he slashes the first one has a bigger slash than the second one. It's actually really showed off right there in Quillshroom here. That has 3 extra damage on it.
Yeah,
which is how we can pull off these fast cycles against these bosses that have more health.
Demon Blade is the last upgrade that is available from like the shop in the Messenger. It costs 2,000 times. It's like really expensive to get. We don't
but worth every penny.
Yeah, for sure. We don't even see it in speedruns. Like the 100% category that gets it just before like the last level. You barely even see it in that category because time starts. You spend a lot of time to buy every single upgrade. So it's nice that we can actually utilize it fully in the New Game Plus, in my opinion.
So one thing I've noticed, because Tusi, you don't run New Game Plus, correct?
I mean, I haven't started, but I'm actually doing the challenges, which is going.
Yeah, I've noticed your runs have been more like the any percents right now, not the 8-bit section.
Exactly.
I actually have been running the 8-bit, and I've noticed Quillshroom utilizes mostly rope dart, but it's a lot of the old strats.
I see. I think it makes sense. There are some enemies in this section that
little swag there on that windmill.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know the little skip there. You can actually duck in one of the steps and throw one windmill so you can.
I actually found if you go right up to the door and duck and throw it, you get it every time.
Oh, that's nice. Pretty cool.
You know me, it's all about consistency, right?
Exactly. I mean, we don't care about those green spikes there, damage boost.
It's a shame he got 3 damage boosts there, but you can't hope for perfection, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna recover the HP anyways. As I said, the New Game Plus one is not as challenging as the other ones. I mean, I guess we might as well mention New Game Plus. Every time you beat the game, you can get a higher New Game Plus. So every time you start like New Game Plus 2, the enemies deal 1 extra damage. They have more HP, like the boss have more HP. So, this is like for more of the challenge runs.
So here he is in the Queen of Quills. Probably one of the hardest fights, I'd say, in New Game Plus. The first cycle was just found today, and I don't think Entu knows it. His fight's quick, don't get me wrong, but it's not technically a first cycle because she goes up on that hook.
Yeah, he got the 2 cycle, and actually didn't look like he would get the 2 cycle, but that's really good as well. I was about to say that when she does those quill attack, I guess you can actually rope dodge her. Do like a specific sequence that you might see in this boss fight happen. That it gives you like a couple of fight frames when you will not get any damage if you do a specific rhythm. So another cool technique here. You see, he skipped half the screen there by doing that.
Yeah, he's really utilizing these windmill shurikens right now. Again, another new trick that was just found the other day.
Yeah, this is another really small optimization. That jump is actually a little bit difficult to get, but by throwing that windmill shuriken and hit that golem, you actually get that cloud step easily, and you can get it every time. Right, the doggo screen.
Let's see if he pulls off the swag strat here, because he did it earlier in a run, and it was really impressive. He is going for it, and he got it.
That's so cool.
He's just showing off a little bit on a solid run, because he's getting nothing but golds here.
Exactly.
This may not be a PB run in your eyes, but he's definitely about to PB if he keeps this pace going.
Yeah, this is so good. If you guys know Ninja Gaiden, of course, is the main inspiration in this game. Ninja Gaiden has a specific star that is called Swag Star in speedruns. I guess the windmill shuriken is the Swag Star of Messenger. It's definitely, yeah.
So I think we did forget to mention that this level right here, Ceriam Crags, is the level that you get the rope dart.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we should mention that. The strats are pretty much the same. Just like windmill shurikens adds a little bit of spiciness every now and then, as you saw like in some sections.
It's a lot of speed increase.
Yeah. I don't remember if this screen has any. No, it's the same one.
He doesn't know yet. Connie found a very consistent way to get up there quicker.
I see.
But again, these are strats that are being found today.
Yeah, and this is the boss fight against Ceriam Crags. We have Kolos and Susas, the 2 brothers, using again the windmill shurikens right there. He gets good RNG. From what I understand, this is good RNG. That's what he told us. You see how much damage he already did to the boss.
Green one should be done.
Yeah, like when you have both of those enemies in the regular runs, you actually don't want that RNG, but in New Game Plus, you can hit both of them with the shurikens multiple times. So this is actually really good RNG. And he gets a fantastic fight. What?
And he didn't even realize he finished. He just kept going for it.
What is this? This is absolutely insane.
This is an incredible run that everyone is witnessing right now.
Nice. Like, yeah, we said, like, Messenger overall is a new speedrun. The game was released back in September, right?
August 30th to be exact.
August 30th, alright, yeah.
Sorry, I followed it at Gamescom, which made me get it, and it's just a spectacular game.
It is. And New Game Plus is a 3-day category. It was released 3 days ago, I guess, officially, with the update. So, you know, it's really amazing to see how much people enjoy speedrunning this game and coming up with strats. Right, this is the level when we say, shall we go in chat? This is, it has really great music, and this is by far one of the best levels in the game for me.
Glacial Peak is also one of the more technical ones. Nobody really wants to talk about it, but there's a lot of error to Glacial Peak because the whole section is a climb. If you screw up a single jump, you're falling a good section.
Exactly. You will see like a couple of rope dots in some like blocks, like that one that Entu just did, skipping Or if you did the original chat, that's actually faster. If you do like that, that'll bring me in that section. Yeah, like Glacial Peak is like one of the greatest levels in my opinion when it comes down to platforming. You do a lot of those really cheeky slash glide attack combos that insta, yes, you gain really high speed from those lanterns. And in my opinion, the developers did a really great job of getting those lanterns in the perfect position and all the enemies in the screen so that you combo everything and have a really fast climb.
So I think we should point out, for one, huge shout out to the devs that made this spectacular game, for one.
Oh yes, absolutely. They made this game, and also they support the speedrun as well.
Yes. Go ahead.
Really open. They are really open. They discuss a lot of stuff with us, and at the same time, they also leave the things that break the game a little bit because they think that they will not ruin the casual playthrough. So why ruin the fun for speedruns as well? So they have been absolutely amazing.
What I don't think some people know is that I can't remember exactly which developer it is, but this game is like a brainchild from one of the developers since he was a kid. He's a huge retro fan. He's a huge fan of Ninja Gaiden, huge fan of Metroid, and he wanted to basically combine the games, and this is essentially it. It is almost the perfect retro game. It really should have been released a long time ago.
Pretty much. Now,
but they wouldn't have been able to because of the future strats that they're not going to see.
Yeah. For story, I guess, we reached the top of the mountain. We did it. We are the messengers. But let's pass the first test, the test that the sages have for us. And we are in Tower of Time. Tower of Time is annoying. I don't want to say anything.
Tower of Time is nothing with the windmill shuriken, I can assure you. It's Freelo at this point. Someone asked in chat, I am watching the chat as well, we did recently get an update to the text skipping. We used to have to actually mash all of this text. Thankfully, the devs, who love us so much in the speedrunning community, implemented a 2-button system to just skip all text literally as fast as the game could allow it.
Yeah, I mean, they thought, hey, these guys will play the game a lot. We might as well save them some visits to
carpal tunnel.
Yeah. Alright, so far it's like some swag strats every now and then. Oh, he went for it and he got it. That was
that was really close. He's lucky to have gotten out of there alive because he skipped a couple of checkpoints that I noticed, and if he had gotten it, it would have killed the run.
But yeah, those Breeze Ropes are the worst enemy in the game, I think. I'm trying to think if there's like a worst enemy. I think Breeze Ropes are the worst.
Oh, he missed that. That sucks. He had to go for it a second time. That's a new strat that was discovered the other day as well.
It's this one as well. Nice. Those little cheeky skips that you can get with the windmill shuriken, it goes over the wall. We didn't mention the normal shuriken actually doesn't go through objects, it doesn't go through enemies, it doesn't go through walls.
Well, it goes through enemies in New Game Plus, so we have the piercing shuriken, remember?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. I guess in a normal run, you don't get to see the penetration, I guess, for enemies, objects, and walls, I guess. And the windmill shuriken gives us that ability in New Game Plus. And we're going to see some skips later on with it.
Actually, really soon.
Yep.
I recently showed him a skip. Oh, that was perfect. I didn't even know about that rope dart.
Yeah, like, you can trust him too. He will find ways to rope dart everything.
He really can. So right here, if he pulls it off, I showed him this the other day. Yeah, he is going for it. It just makes this room so much easier. Oh,
that is so sweet. Hitting both the crystals, like the crystals that deactivate the blocks and the crystals to teleport, that was really, really cool. And there's like another major skip in the boring room, the waiting room.
The time waster room.
The time waster room, yeah. It's coming out right now, just before the last boss. There are some specific ways that you have to throw it. I actually want to see how he does it because I don't know. Oh, it's simple as that. All right.
It's very simple. I tried to explain it to you during your run, but
yeah, I had a headache. I remember.
Yep. So then this is probably just a really pretty room with standard platforming.
All right, final boss.
Yeah, let's get into Arcane Golem here.
Yeah, you guys are ready? Oh,
we went for the laser skip.
Let's go.
That's swag right there.
Yeah, we might see 2C special here. The one thing that I actually...
I hate to tell you, but the 2C special's slow.
No.
We discovered it today during my runs. It's actually quicker to do the old strat of just outside the orbs and throw windmills, just spam them.
That's a feels bad, man. One thing I discovered.
It is a feels bad, man. I believe me, it is. And here he goes. He is doing the 2C special, though.
That don't know me.
I know. He's combining them, though. He's combining both strats to still utilize the windmill and do the 2C special. That's game, boys.
Well,
what's that time on that run?
He got a world record.
28:18. That is a world record, everyone. Congratulations to Entu. Holy cow. Look at all of those golds.
Yeah, like he destroyed it. I was about to say more about the fight, but he was done in about 16 seconds, I think.
And he's even going to show off the next section of the game.
Yes.
Where we actually transition from 8-bit into 16-bit.
But if you guys thought that this game was hyped, this is where it gets super hyped. We are going to the future right now, from 8-bit to 16-bit. We're getting an upgrade in graphics, music, like everything, I guess. It's so good. And this game is not done. 8-bit was only 1/3 of a game, I believe. So if you guys really enjoyed the messages so far in this run, I highly recommend you check it out.
And for a game that's only $20, that's this spectacular, you can't turn it off.
Exactly. Enjoy the amazing music, and GG's once again for Entu for that world record. That was insane.
GG for sure.